Yo, it's your girl Queen Anonymous. Just calling to check, you bald headed scallywags. And we are in an ops room, okay? This is my brother's room, okay? So, the reason I'm in here is because I'm trying to spend time with my cat. This is where he hides out at. So, yeah. You might see him, you might not. He's roaming right now. I just decided to make a video here. So, I was thinking about doing story time. But I also wanted to incorporate, because again, I did state that YouTube is going to be my journal to myself. So even if you guys aren't listening, I'm listening. And when I come back to this a year later or 5 years later, I'm going to be surprised. I really am. So what are we talking about right now, right? What are our journeys? What are we going to be going through? I wrote down a few, but I know I'm going to talk more because that always surprises me, right? So, social media career. Yes, guys. Now, I'm not saying like I want to be a typical social media person. Again, I do want to be an example of motivation for thyself, preservation. I want you to acknowledge that you have things that you never tried or want to do and you finally got up and did them. I want to encourage that. I want to show you that somebody from the bottom can come up type thing. Yes, I want to be on all platforms, not for, the glory, but to reach my word because it's hard out here, okay? It's hard to capture an audience that goes on TikTok and only can, handle 30 seconds to 1 minute. Don't lie to yourself. You know you're one of those people and it's okay. I had a moment where I was like that and then I had to bring it back. And I was just like, okay, I have low tolerance right now. That's not good. We need to clear our headspace, right? So that's what I'm doing. All right. I try to go to YouTube educational aspects rather than just watching things that don't make sense around a reason. Or I look for things that are possible topics that I can get in tune to. Like the Wednesday show. I really want to talk about the Wednesday show, but not on this video, but a different one. Love Wednesday. That's all I'm going to say. So, social media journey is going to consist of trying to get TikTok up and running, Snapchat up and running, Instagram, Twitter. I don't understand Twitter, honestly. I wish somebody would tell me, like, how do you actually get followers? Because if they don't know me already, then what the hell? And you got people following them. Am I supposed to put it on my YouTube and have them go there and post on it? What the hell? What the hell? I looked up some videos, but again, they just seem, okay, I'm tired of this plagiarizing aspect. I was talking to my auntie about it. I'm just like, everybody's doing the same thing. They're just copy and pasting different words and different little, spices to it. And it's just like, okay, yeah, it's working, but it's not genuine at the same time because now you're forced to work hard to keep up this facade rather than being yourself. If it's not in you to be that way, then hey. But now I feel some type of way because it's just like, okay, do I want it or am I rebelling unnecessarily instead of taking that leap and doing it this way and building up and then coming back? But then I was like, no, that's just me overthinking. So that's another journey in itself. Mental and physical health. Getting out of my own way, in a sense. Yeah, because right here. Getting out of my own way. Stop overthinking. Get some help. I really want to do a couple of vlogs where I talk about my therapy sessions. Well, not in depth, but technically you'll understand because I got story times coming. Of course, you're going to follow me on this journey for sure. I also am going to be getting into the exercising videos. Right now, I work at Amazon, so peak season is doing its thing. I know I'm going to be tired. I know I'm going to be irritated. So the plan is after January, when February hit, because that's a real nigga birthday. Technically, that's a real nigga birthday. We're going to come through and we're going to hit it running. But right right now we just got like little stuff coming. So what else? I do want to just to backtrack on the social media journey. I am going to start posting on Facebook, so I guess this is the journey to figuring out my own formula that is comfortable for me and fits me and allows people to know me instead of know another plagiarizing method of spamming and copy and pasting, I guess. And then physical health, going back to that, I am going to be marking my weight increase because I do want to get up to like 120 pounds and then end it off on 135 by the end of next year. So if I can make 120 by February, March, I will be great with that. If not, then the overall goal at the end of the year, like next December, I really want to make it to 135. Yeah, no bigger than that. I'm okay. I think I'll need to be getting help if I get that big. Lock hair journey. Okay, so we got it going on. Right now it is terrible. I started in July. I had a lot of losses, and it pushed me to be like, okay, I wanted to lock my hair up, but it was always within me to know that I wanted to do it on my own terms and I wanted to be ready. I didn't want to go into it uninformed or unmotivated and not knowing what to do or being prepared for it. So I didn't do it. Now, I probably would have been further along, but that's no hit on that because everybody's journey is different and it is choice. Choice is what separates us. So I chose this year to start it in July. So it's been a couple of months: July, August, September, October, November, December. So it's going to be going on 6 months. I think this is great because I started off with hair and, you know, like the back tells a story of its own about what my actual length is. You know, Negro hair is funny. It looks shorter than it is. You know, my stuff comes down here, so it's just like, it's a great illusion, but it's also a journey because I like it like this. Honestly, it's not in a way I can put in the ponytail and, you know, push it back, no problem. It's amazing. Now this right here is this is 2 months growth because I have a problem with people in my hair because when I was little I bust my head a lot. And so certain parts of my head is very tender and it didn't grow back right. And I kept telling my parents that, they're like, no, you're just tender-headed, you know, black folk shit. We're going to get into that in another video. But it's the reason why I don't like people in my hair. Because it's already taken so much damage that it just hurts. It hurts at times to go and get my hair done. That's why I didn't really get my hair braided all the time, and that's why I went natural because I just didn't want anybody in my hair. And I stand on that. So yeah, I'm supposed to, you know, people kept telling me, oh, go get your hair done every month, and you know it's still new. And I got them twists. I got it retwist one time, and now I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna do it how I want to do it because I honestly believe that everybody's journey is different. I don't think it was meant for me to get it done every month. First of all, that's $80. And as my hair gets longer, it's going to be more. Get the fuck out of town. I do want to get into this point where I began to do it myself. I've been looking into videos and I got to get the, you know, the stuff. But yeah, I do want to get to that point where I do it myself because who paying $80 and more? For real. Also, I want to do it to better myself because I want to show you that even though, oh, it's supposed to be a different style, it still has its maintenance and care and love that you have to put into it. And it's beautiful. That is a good poem about her that I can make. Ideas just flowing, right? So now we got the young adult. Now that is incorporating a lot of things, even like the lock journey and all that other stuff. So that with me getting my finances together, possibly getting an appointment, not possibly, I'm manifesting that. I'm getting an appointment next year. I'm so sick and tired of people. When I'm going, I'm going. If people could feel any way about it, they do, because they don't know my hurt. As simple as that. But you will, a little bit. My plan is to get a few things that I love and not give a fuck what people say. I do want to go back to school. I want to get into, performing arts, acting. I do want to take up an art class, for sculpture. These are things that I actually want to do in life. And yeah, it's not as practical as engineering, but it's me. And that was the whole purpose. Because I think I took up engineering to get close to my dad and whatever else they kept telling me that engineering is my thing, but in reality, it was creativity. So I'm creative, and I never got to really explore it properly, and now I'm catching up. So you will be on that journey of my young adult catching up to things that fit me. Creator journey kind of covers the same thing. Art, classes, fun stuff, me self-teaching myself, because who's really going to rely on this broken system to teach you yourself, teach you what you love, teach you how to grow for real? It's not meant for that. It's meant to make money on you and waste your time for as long as they can, like any other system. That's how I figure systems. When it's pure of heart, it's not a system, right? Educational journey. I want to collect as many books as I can that is supposed to help me teach myself. I also want to start a series where I do a dictionary series. So in the beginning of the video, I'll be word of the day, and I'll pull it out my hat. It can be as simple as at. It can be as complicated as blasphemy. That's not very complicated, but you get what I'm saying. It can be any word. There's no discrimination against it. So I would just take a notebook and start adding those words in there. And the reason I'm doing it like that, instead of being oh, why don't you just grab a dictionary? What's the fun in that? Plus, I had a teacher, his name was Mr. Shea. He was a sweetheart. And he told me that, we sit up here and we take pictures on our phone and stuff like that of assignments, and we never look at them again. I have so many pictures on my phone of assignments and stuff on the board that I will never ever look again at. Especially for physics. I'm what the fuck is this? What is that? Deleted that out of there. Hell, I still got the physics books. I don't need that because I got the physics books. And I never understood that stuff. Maybe if I take a crack at it now and really try to teach myself through YouTube and the book, then maybe I'll understand it better. But it's just I can't understand it on a curriculum that a teacher is forced to give me in a certain time period. I just need it to myself. So I have to do it for myself how I would like it. And if you like the way that I like it, then it will help you. I don't know. It's very weird. Also, so yeah, I went with the dictionary idea. One, to give myself something to do, but two, I apologize. He finished off by saying writing it down allows it to be locked in your brain a little bit more, because you're writing every little letter, every little word, and it made sense to me, because that's how I remember certain things. Writing them down, it's I can just picture the word that starts it off, ends it off, and then boom, I get the sentence. And that's how I used to pass his class. His class was a lecturing class, and we would write down certain things. And when we would write them down, my mind would bookmark the time in which he said them. And so it was just a great experience to remember that and ace his class that quickly. Even though he wasn't even a hard class. But it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was something. So, final topic. Skincare and healing. So that is gonna go into this. So I have this patch, and it's very light. It used to be way darker, way bigger. It fucks with my mind. I feel like it makes my face look very lopsided. I started eating more. So and I also took these biotin pills. So now all that hard work that I did to keep my skin clear, and it was going away, is now coming back full force, because the biotin is doing something to my forehead and sad face and the patch. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? And so it would be my journey to figure out what it is and tackle it and find solutions. Now, I identify as oily skin, so my methods are going to be for oily skin people that are acne prone. Like, you just lay on the pillow and then the next day it's like, what the fuck? What is this surprise? I've battled acne since I was 10, and everybody used to blame, oh, it's soda, oh, it's this, but in reality, it was everything. It was really everything. And to be half right is never to be fully right. So it's just like, to gaslight a child for that is stupid to me. But we're gonna find our way. I am going to be giving people outlets to different methods and products that have helped me reduce what's going on, because it did used to be worse. Like, my chin used to be way worse. This is the clearest it's ever been. Well, it's starting to get, it's tragic, but we're getting back into them. I remember when I was vegetarian, when I first started, I started to see it clear up. So what I'm thinking is, if I can try to minimize, because I think it's me eating fried foods and the biotin, if I can up my water take, keep doing my routine, but add a little more stuff to it, and then watch what I eat, then I can get myself back to what I wanted to. But then that comes with a lot of videos where I can teach you about all the possibilities that your skin is going through what it's going through. Because these dermatologists, they want to tell you half-ass answers, but I want to give you something real and raw. Not me looking for something else. So yeah, that encompasses everything that I said encompasses. I can't say that word, guys. It's my mind is tongue twisted. Oh, that's another thing. So a year ago, I used to have a speech impediment. So what I plan to do is correct it. That's why I say certain words the way that I do. I say December, November, October. I did not used to talk like that. Some people say I have an East Coast accent with certain words. And it's simply because I'm still getting used to talking, period. Sometimes it is very hard to say certain words, and so they come out slurred, but I mostly talk Ebonics. And it is because I suffered so many great losses at the same time that have morphed my reality and caused me to have like a mental breakdown consistently. Like, I was literally at work crying all the time because I really hate life. I really, really hate it here. And that is skin deep right now. But at least I could say I don't hate myself anymore. So that's growth. But I really do hate it here. And I'm really trying to just find any reason to even be. That's really what it is. If you're a person struggling like that, let me know. This is where you come to figure yourself out as well. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to know that you're not alone and that anything you can overcome if you really want it. So maybe I'm in this in-between where I don't want it because I'm still I hate life. Because this doesn't feel like life, it feels like hell. And that is very ironic and sad. But you comment and let me know what your aspirations are. Let me know if you like what I've said or proposed. Share, subscribe. I don't even know why I ask these things when it's so early. But again, just me doing the bare minimum to reel you guys in. Hope you guys have a great day while the sun is out and shining, while I go in the Amazon and slave for 4 days straight, because that's what we gotta do right now. In the meantime, between time, it's your girl, Queen Anonymous, signing off.